Sports Jazz, hi everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. Isaac is in the building. Well, today I'm representing Josh and myself. Shout out to you, Aziz, wherever you are. Once again, guys, please do subscribe. Sports Jazz. Isaac, I am in the building with the latest Man United transfer news. And of course, we all understand recently it's been all about Rashford and maybe Casemiro. We understand we have there's a bid table from one of the teams in Saudi Arabia, one of the clubs, sorry, 20 to 25 million pounds. And I don't know why Man United are still sleeping. They should take that very, very fast. Thank you so much for tuning in, Sports Jazz, once again, guys. And we set it off today. The bigger news today is we all know PSG is into Kvaratskhelia. I'm sorry if I pronounce his name poorly, but he's a very, very talented and amazing player. We understand PSG is interested in his services. They're interested in trying to secure him from Napoli, a player who's talented. And in the same sentence, I also understand Manchester United are interested in the same player. Subscribe, guys. Sports Jazz. Please turn on the notifications and let's hit it off. Well, Man United entered the race today for Kvaratskhelia services. I understand they offered a player that is Rashford and 20 million. It's rumored to be 20 million pounds. I don't have the exact figure, but it's rumored to be 20 million pounds. And what a wonderful player it would. I mean, what a wonderful deal that would be. United are trying to make a direct swap. I don't know how successful they will be or how far they will go with that. But from what I understand, recent reports indicate that PSG, most of you know it as Paris Saint-Germain, or is actively pursuing a transfer for the Georgian winger Kvaratskhelia from Napoli. He joined Italy in 2020. He joined Italy in 2022 from Dynamo. I'm forgetting the other name. Dynamo Batumi. Yeah, I'm sorry, from Georgia's city called Batumi. Yeah, so PSG is interested in Kvaratskhelia. Of course, he joined Napoli in 2022 for a fee less than 10 million euros. Played a very crucial role in the historical Scudetto winning in 2022-2023. They are first in 33 years since the era of Diego Maradona. That's how bad it was for Napoli. They were really starving. But the next season, they didn't perform so well. But in that other season, Kvaratskhelia was named the best young player and MVP of Serie A 2020 in the Champions League as well, 2020-2023. And yeah, he went on. He's a very, very good player. Currently, PSG are trying to pursue him, and the fee, the price tag, potential transfer fee, is 80 million euros. PSG are holding out for that fee for the 23-year-old. By the way, he looks, at one point, I thought he was maybe 26 or 27. He looks old. I mean, you don't give him those years, but yeah, he's only 23 years old. And yeah, from Dynamo Batumi to Napoli in 2022. And yeah, I mean, he had a very fantastic season. And yeah, but after stellar season, Napoli did experience challenges in the following season because we all know Luciano Spalletti left, which saw them finish ninth and miss out on all European competition. That is the Conference League, that is the Europa League, that is also the Champions League. But well, good news is that Antonio Conte right now at the helm, who appears to be promising positioning Napoli back into the title race or in the title race, despite the turnaround. Very surprisingly, it looks like Kvaratskhelia. Man, the name is really challenging. I'm sorry, guys. Kvaratskhelia. Oh my God, the name is really challenging. But it looks like he remains inclined to explore new opportunities with PSG, Man United also knocking on the door. But before all this, PSG were already in contact with his representatives. He's a very, very good player, fantastic player. He has already scored in the first season. He scored 34 out of 34 games. He scored 12 goals and 13 assists. Then in the next season, 2023-24, last season, out of 34 games, there were 11 goals and 8 assists. And this current season so far, out of 17 games, he has 5 goals and 3 assists. Now, the question is he a good player with that? I mean, is he a good player by 80 million euros? Would you get him? Would you pay him for that amount of money? Because we see it looks like he's declining in his first season. You see the numbers were way higher. Second season, last season, they declined, and this season he has so far 3 assists and 5 goals. Now, to me, I think as always, Napoli sometimes exaggerates when it comes to prices, and I think 60 million euros. Okay, push it. 65 million euros is fair enough, honestly. It's fair enough, but he's a very, very good player. He's can play any number, any position on the forward line. He's fantastic. I would really pray. I hope it's true that Manchester United are trying to acquire his services. He would slot in so well for Ruben Amorim. The two tens, him and Bruno Fernandes behind. Uh, him and Bruno Fernandes, or him and Amad Diallo behind Rasmus Højlund, or any striker we have there. Oof, I'm telling you, we could be cooking. We could be really, really cooking. And yeah, but from what I understand, PSG and Manchester United are trying to secure his signature, and it would mark a significant addition to any of the clubs if they got him. I mean, bolstering their attacking options. After all, he's a proven talent in major European competitions. So far as we know, PSG is slightly ahead of any team currently that are into the player. I myself, I'd love to have the player at Manchester United. I'm hoping, and I'm really, really hoping it works out. Although earlier on it turned out to be Napoli. They say that Napoli are not against the sale of Kvaratskhelia, although they're not very much interested in Marcus Rashford. Now, when it comes to Marcus Rashford, we all understand there's interest coming in from Italy, specifically Juventus and AC Milan, and it looks like AC Milan are slightly above, step ahead of any other team. If we go to Germany, we also know uh, Borussia Dortmund have also made contact with Marcus Rashford's brother, who happens to be his representative, to acquire the services of the Englishman. And for me, honestly, him going on a loan, I would like that. I would like that, him going on a loan. That means he would get more game time. And who knows, if he goes and performs, the price also increases. Imagine selling Marcus Rashford for 40 to 50 million pounds. It would be incredible, man. Absolutely amazing. But let's wait and see. Let's wait and see how things turn around, how things go. Currently, Marcus Rashford, Casemiro, and Ericsson are the players who seem to be on the move in this January. But Ericsson, there's no dust. There's no dice. I mean, a lot of dust has been raised when it comes to Marcus Rashford and Casemiro, but Ericsson, not so much, not so much. Although I hear he could also be on the move in January. But imagine Manchester United letting go of both Marcus Rashford, who earns 325 per week, and Casemiro, I think, is the highest paid currently on 350 per week, 350,000 a week. That will be close to 33 million pounds. Yo, that will be a huge deal for Manchester United if that happens through. If that happens and goes through, because I mean that's over 33 million pounds a year of the wage bill, and surely I also think it could be enough funds to push and sign Nuno Mendes. But I think Nuno Mendes is not for January. It looks like he's off and is for the summer. That's if he doesn't increase. He's I mean, that's if he doesn't sign with PSG, because all indications, all signals, everything shows that his representatives were also using this just to flex PSG to get a better option, to get a better contract, a healthier contract, and a bumpy contract. And well, if news is coming out right now and saying Nuno Mendes is saying at PSG, I'm telling you, I'm a bit worried, because if he doesn't come now, I don't think PSG are going to wait for him. Obviously, they are going to convince him to sign before the end of this season. But yeah, I think he would be also a very, very great player if he was added into added to the Manchester United squad. He's a player who has played with Ruben Amorim before, so it wouldn't be a problem for him to gel into the squad. He's very good when it comes as a left wing back. If you play, he can play as a left wing back. He can play as a left back. Overall, he would be a very, very great player if he joined Manchester United. But I think Nuno Mendes is not coming this season, guys. He's not coming in this January. Ederson from Atlanta, I don't know if he's to be sold. I think it's also likely to happen in the summer, not now. I don't see anything happening in this winter transfer window. It's all going to be happening in the summer. Much as Man United is trying so hard, because if they sell players like Casemiro, they sell players like Rashford, you let go players of Ericsson, obviously you need reinforcements. You need to get players. Now, Diego Leon, the kid signed from forgetting the team, but from Uruguay, will be joining very soon. I will be flying into Manchester United for his medical tests. He's 17 years old. He's supposed to be joining the team in the summer. We have kids like Seko Kone. I believe he's also going to be joining the team in preseason. We have kids like I'm forgetting. We have Seko Kone. We have Chido Obi Martin. What a fantastic player! What a future prospect that kid is. So you can imagine you have Chido Obi Martin, you have Seko Kone, you have Diego Leon, you have Garnacho, who should pull up, because Roma Easy could be also sold if good bids come in. And we understand Atletico Madrid is on the look, waiting to see how things turn out. And 50 million price tag would be a good deal for, I mean, to let Garnacho go. Not that I want him gone, but we all know his ego, his what. But as per Amorim, he says he's still a young kid and there's a lot to do. There's a lot of work to do with him, and he could turn out good. So if you have kids like him, Amad Diallo, Rasmus Højlund, although I don't rate him so high, but you have to give players chance. Some players didn't just blow up right away. You have to give him chance. Who knows? Maybe next season he might turn out well. You have kids like Toby Kolaya, who I think should go out, get more game time and this remaining 6 months and come back next season. I mean, a better man. You can see Lenny Yoro, 18-year-old, fantastic, very, very good player. I can't wait for him to, turn out to be the player he seems to be. But he looks to be a very, very good, promising player. So if you have Lenny Yoro, Chido Obi Martin, Sekou Kone, Garnacho, Amad Diallo, Rasmus Højlund, not to forget Kobe Mino, I understand he's a bit frustrated with contract negotiations, but he shouldn't be. I mean, he was earning 20,000 per week. Roma he wants 200,000 per week. No, I also do not agree with that amount of money. If suitors come through, let him be sold. But I would still employ Omar Berada, Christopher Vivel, Jason Wilcox to make sure they keep the boy as part of the United team. I would do anything. The problem is with these English players. I mean, look at Foden now. Look at Jack Grealish now. I think it's only Jude Bellingham that is standing out. I know they're getting less stick compared to what Marcus Rashford has been getting, but I'm worried about English players. Usually they give you a season or two and they just go out, completely out. So I'm hoping and I'm wishing it's not the same story. Let's wait and see. Yeah, sorry, yeah, that was quick. Yeah, I think that's it from Manchester United today. In other news, Amad Diallo has signed his contract extension, or has officially extended his contract at Manchester United until June 2030. That is very good for Amad Diallo. We cannot wait. That is fantastic. Yeah, and I hope we keep him. I hope other players also fall in. Thank you so much, guys. That was a quick one. Sports Jazz, please do subscribe, turn on the notifications. Isaac signing out. Cheers to everyone.